The porters were there. There were people there, the concierge. They called them, and they were there. They opened the doors for us. They came to carry the bags. The feeling was just so different. I said, yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know, because what I was trying to do was to burn pictures into my heart and mind, which we were going to use to design our own home. I wanted to create a new reality, a new environment for myself. So in that instance, we paid so much money for the hotel. But it was because I had a particular agenda in mind. It makes sense sometimes to save some of your euros or your dollars or pounds sterling. You don't have to be extravagant. But in this instance, I wasn't spending money, I was investing money. I was investing in my imagination because I knew if my thinking did not change, my life was not going to change. And it's therefore a habit that I have cultivated. Some people don't invest in themselves. One of the best investments that you can ever make in this world is an investment in your thinking, an investment to upgrade your thinking. That is an investment in yourself. Because when you take your thinking up to a new level, your life shifts to a new level entirely. You know what? What then was a break to a new level, an opportunity to get an atmosphere, today has become normal in every area of my life. If you can imagine it, you can become it. Okay? When you change your imagination, you change your situation. So these days, I encourage people, if you have some kinds of shops that you have never visited before, it's time to visit them now. You don't have to buy anything. They won't charge you to court or arrest you for not buying anything. Go and dream and upgrade your thinking. I remember the first time I went into a particular men's clothes shop. When I looked around at the prices on the suits, I almost screamed. I didn't know people spent that kind of money on suits. You know, I left that place thinking, come on, isn't that expensive? But then I reflected on what happened, and I said to myself, if they're wearing people buying those kind of suits, this person would not have put those suits in there. That was many years ago, maybe about 15 years ago, and the shop is still there. There are people who buy those kind of suits. So once in a while, I would go into the shop and look around and ask, how much does this cost? Oh, this looks so beautiful. What material is this made from? Fantastic. I'll behave so nice to everybody, and then I would walk out and tell them that I would come back. What was I doing? Feeding my imagination. I remember several years ago also when I walked into a restaurant. What was I trying to do? I was heading a church, and I wanted people to come, and there was this fast food restaurant that just opened some streets away, and people were trooping there. People were trooping there. So I went there. The question on my mind, why are they going there? Let me find out why. Let me get the atmosphere. And I went there. I saw the way they treated people. I saw the way they cooked their food and all of that. I sat down and imagined those same people coming and trooping in, okay, through our own doors. And you know what happened? It came to pass. We're talking about a principle. It's not because it was me, that's why things worked. Oh no. Principles have no respect for color. They have no respect for race. I'll tell you what the challenge is sometimes. I live in a culture that does not really value principles. Life is not built on principles. There is more premium placed on irrationality than on rationality, and you need to get a balance of both. You need to get a balance of the two. You've got to believe that miracles are possible. You've got to believe in the reality of the invisible world. Some of the most powerful forces in our world are invisible anyway. But at the same time, you've got to believe in logic, in reality. Okay, so you've got to believe that our world is controlled by principles and that those principles never change and they never fail. Okay? So when you don't value principles and you hear stories like mine, so the next thing that's likely to occur to you is he's lucky. He's just lucky. Things just worked out right for him by chance. And then you would have missed the most important part of my story. And it is the fact that I used principles as leverage to turn my life around. These same principles will work for you. God created them, and he created all human beings equal. We have the same opportunities. So I want to encourage you, dear viewer. It's time for you to take advantage of this awesome equipment that God put inside you. It is called the imagination. With it, you turn ideas and impulses into pictures. Those pictures define your future. This is a fantastic day, awesome opportunity for you to begin to turn your life around by changing the pictures in your imagination. I'll be back after this break.
Success Power.
Do you want to be a successful leader or entrepreneur? Then you must read Success is Who You Are, a book by Sam Adeyemi. Transformation, imagination, thoughts, planning, emotion, association, words, action. All these are principles of success. This book will give you the blueprints for achieving outstanding success. Your mind will be broadened and your ability sharpened to succeed as you draw from the well of knowledge available in this book and embrace its principles. Success is Who You Are teaches you in simple language what you need to do to become a successful person. Order your copy of Success is Who You Are by Sam Adeyemi. In Nigeria, call 0808-444446 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 4420-888-76771 or visit www.successpower.tv. Success is who you are. The blueprint for achieving outstanding success.
Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We're discussing the imagination. That wonderful equipment that God put inside you and me that gives us the capacity to overcome obstacles and to create new realities for ourselves. We're taking a few tips from this book, The Wonders of Imagination, which I authored. You can get a copy of it from our website. All right. Let me read from verse 15 here. I contacted the wonders of imagination. Then I realized that a man with imagination is never finished. He will always see a way through his present situation to a better future. Oh, that's so comforting. You are not finished yet. You can't be stranded anymore because Almighty God himself has said that whatever you can imagine, you can't be restrained from accomplishing. So you can break through the limits. Whatever limitations may be around your life today, you can break through those limitations in your imagination. Fantastic. Dream a new dream. See a new you. Invent a new level. Break free from your limitations. Let me go on. Dear friend, every single thing you see above the soil today existed first in someone's imagination before it became a reality. The realities of your own life tomorrow are already in the pictures that dominate your imagination today. You have stayed long enough in the valley. Let your imagination take you to the mountain top. Wow. Hear this again. The realities of your own life tomorrow are already in the pictures that dominate